Hello friends, my name is Ramasu. Today we shall discuss about a topic that what does project manager do actually. Friend, today's topic is very important and very interesting with respect to project management, and especially if you are a person and studying project management, or you are planning to give exam related to PMP certification, or you are already working in any organization as a project manager. So let's start, friend. First of all, I request to please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the bell option as well so that my new videos can reach to you. So let's start. First of all, we have to understand that what is actually a project. Project is basically a term which means by definition, as per the definition of PMBOK, project management body of knowledge, project is a temporary thing, temporary endeavor which has a beginning and ending point, and it gives you a unique output, product, service or result. Okay, for there are two ingredients which are very important to understand. First of all, project is temporary. Temporary means that it will finish at some time, and it will give you a unique product or service or result. Unique means temporary and unique, these are the two very important ingredients which needs to be understood first. Temporary means that it will finish at some time, and unique means that we are doing it on the first time actually, like we have never done it before, and every project is unique and every project is temporary. Okay, so these are the two important thing, very important. For example, you are implementing an e-commerce solution, so this is a project. You are implementing a new process in an organization, this is a project. You are constructing a new bridge, so it's a project. Remember, always you will see that it is a new means that it is unique, you are implementing it on the first time. Okay, so this is the important definition of the project. So always remember that as per the definition of impact, project is a temporary thing which has a beginning and ending point, and it will give you a unique product, service or result. So temporary and unique. Temporary means that it has some schedule. For example, you are implementing e-commerce solution, so you will start this project in the month of June and you will finish it in the month of July. After July, the project will finish and resources will be released, and after July no more resources will be working on the project of e-commerce solution. So project is temporary, project is unique. Okay, so the first of all, this is the definition of a project. If you can understand this definition, now we can discuss about that actually what project manager does in the project management. There are basically five processes, five phases in a project management: initiation, planning, execution, monitoring and controlling, and closing. Okay, so these are the five phases in a project management. So one by one we shall discuss that actually project manager what does do in the in every phase. As per the PMBOK project management body of knowledge, in the initiation phase, project manager begin each new project by defining the main objective of the project. He basically in the initiation phase in purpose and its scope. They also identify key internal and external stakeholders, discuss and share the expectations, and gain the required authorization necessary to move a project forward. So in every phase, whenever initiation is the first phase, okay, like you are starting a project, for example you are starting a e-commerce solution implementation. So in that phase, you basically as a project manager, you will define the objectives, you identify the stakeholders, you identify the communication needs, you identify the purpose and objective of the project. Then in the planning phase, this is the most important phase. In the planning phase, all the necessary planning, like planning means that once the charter is approved, project manager work with the key stakeholders to create an integrated project plan focused on attaining the outlined goals. The plan established by the process helps project manager oversee the scope management, cost management, timeline, project scheduling, risk, quality issues, communication. So all those types of planning will be done in that phase of a planning actually. Then friend, the next phase will be the execution phase. Execution phase B means that all the planning has been completed. Now you will be starting the actual execution. In the execution phase, team members complete the work that has been identified in the project plan in order to reach the goals of the project. The project manager role is to assign this work to and to ensure that tasks are completed as a schedule. Okay, so execution means that basically in that phase project manager's role is basically, in to some extent it's less. That means that you will start the team start development, and you have to assign the task, and then in actual team assign the development and team assign the working. Actually in actual the execution will start. Then the next phase is the monitoring and controlling phase. Monitoring and controlling means that in that phase project manager has to monitor the progress of a project. That progress means that in terms of schedule, in terms of cost, in terms of issues. So he has to monitor the progress of a project. Then the project budget means the costing, that whatever the cost has been decided, is it working accordingly or not. Ensuring that key milestones are reached. Like for example, it was decided that in the month of June the development will finish. So you may have to ensure that whether you are achieving those goals, you are achieving those milestones or not. As a project manager, this is your responsibility to ensuring. Comparing actual performance against the planned schedule performance. This is called as earned value analysis in terms of project management, that you are basically analyzing, you are basically comparing the actual work versus the planned work. Because see, in the previous section we have done all the planning. Okay, so in that phase actually you are analyzing, you are comparing the actual work versus the planned work actually. So this will give you a performance indicator as well. This is also very important. Remember that monitoring and controlling you at from starting phase, whenever you start the project till that phase, from that phase you are basically monitoring and controlling the project. Okay, then the last phase is the closing phase. In that phase you as a project manager work with the client to get formal sign off of the project, release all the resources, review the work of third party vendors, and archive the project files to further reference or use. Basically in that particular last phase you will also do the lesson learns also as well. Lesson learns means that you analyze that what thing goes wrong, what thing goes right, and you document those things properly, so that the other project managers and other stakeholders can learn from those lesson learned document as well. So in the closing phase, basically you are closing the project, you are closing the overall project, so that, and also you're making the lesson learned documents as well. So thank you friend, thanks a lot for watching the video. I hope you like this video. If you like, please share it with your friends and colleagues, and thanks for watching the video. Thank you.